Good morning, Pam. There we go. I'm still getting situated. I've only been up a few minutes. Oh, hi, Janet. How are you? And Nashua? Excuse me, I haven't done any talking. I have a froggy throat this morning. I'm still on my first cup of coffee. How are you all? Hi, Lori. Okay, Lori, no problem. Pam, you just finished dropping the kids off at school? I've been doing slow stitching. Excuse me. I started on this yesterday, and I thought while I waited for people to come in, I'd work on it some more. I don't know what to do with all these slow stitch things I've started. Hi, Barbara. How are you, my friend? It's a nippy day here. Whole 46 degrees, which is cold when you've been having in the low 80s. I'm just stitching on this yo-yo. I'm going to do something with it, not sure what. I hope you all have been having a good week. I'm calling a week from last Tuesday. This one's kind of started, but I hope this week's been good too. I was just talking to my best friend of 30 some years in Missouri, and her daughter is in labor right now. And this little girl, let me tell you, she's a little bitty thing, but couldn't get pregnant. They've been married 8 years, 6 years, something like that. So they went through all the IV and all of that. And has now been in labor for 8 hours. They don't know what the baby is. They don't know what the name might be. She has kept everything undercover. I don't think she knows the sex, but so when this baby arrives, it's going to be a surprise all the way around. I had her in 2nd grade. She's my son's age. She's a sweetheart. She's now a speech pathologist at the school. Yes, she would. She and I have been through some things. Taught with her. Rented from her is how I first met her way back when I was single. It may be 40 years we've been friends. Nothing like that long-term girlfriend thing. Yes, Lori, definitely. And I think it's kind of fun. Nowadays we get to find out early, and I like that too, because I figure it's a surprise regardless of when you find out. But this is kind of fun when somebody does decide to totally keep you in the dark. But that's Allie. Allie is very private, and she has a right to be. Not everybody has to know her business. So anyway, I've got that sewn on now. I'm just practicing stitches. This isn't anything exciting. I tried last night to do beading on this in my chair. Not the place to try that. But I got the beads on. I've got some buttons on. I'm not going to do all of it um slow stitched. Hi, Pickles. Hi, Angela. Welcome, beautiful ladies. I hope you all are doing wonderful. I'm so glad to have you all here. I'm just kind of showing what I've been doing this morning. Well, not this morning, this week. I'm going to put conch this across the shelf in brown. I thought that might look kind of neat. And then I'll do more beading around. I did different color buttons here. I did a lot on the curtain. So I've just kind of played with it. Nothing exciting. I'm not the best slow stitcher, but I have fun doing it. And I figure that's all that matters. I don't know if I'll put it up here or up north, if I'll hang it, if I won't. So, but this is what I've kind of been doing. I got to find another green button. I lost one of my green buttons I had out. Either that or I possibly didn't get out enough. Let's find a green button. Some of you like to look at buttons. Let me know if this is too close. This one would work. Needs to be smaller than that one, doesn't it, to fit on the jar? That little bitty one would work. I'll leave those two out. Yes, Pam. I am not the button freak. I enjoy buttons. I have lots of vintage buttons. This is from my husband's grandmother and mother. But I'll go through a few. I've not bought any of them. I don't think. I may have. Here's a covered one Grandma Ruth probably did. You can see where she cut that off of something. Got a lot of little ones. This is one my sister gave me. A lot of shirt buttons from back in the day. In Memphis, look at that old one. They had a button factory, a shell buttons. And if you go where the buttons used to be, where the factory used to be, you find a lot of the shells with holes in them. And sometime I ought to take M and look for any buttons. I don't know if we'd find any or not. I always like these like this. See where they put the little bead on the back? That looks like it was on some modern sweater or something, but I like the shape. Janet, I think you're right. There's a modern one. So there's some modern ones in here. So I may have picked up some. I know I have bought a lot of the different shape ones. because I like to put them on the little girl dresses. Ooh, what's this one? See, there's one. It's a big old one, isn't it? There's an old coat button. And most likely these weren't just Grandma Ruth's. They were probably her mom's or her mother-in-law's. She and Greg's grandpa lived with his parents on the farm when they got old. I don't know if they always lived there. We still had that farm, still have the house. In fact, when we talked about, going back and forth and stuff like that, Andy didn't know but what we'd want our house back. See, this is how I look at buttons. I do this. And they were going to build over there on George's, but I wasn't going to take that poor kid's house from them. So we stayed with them when we went up to visit. And then after Greg's mom's passed, we just took over that house. So anyway, this panel will have some buttons in it. Can you imagine buying buttons for 97 cents? I would guess Greg's mom bought these for something, a dress. She sewed quite a bit in her younger years. These are $1.16, $1.42. So she'd probably see some on sale and pick them up. Here's buttons that came off of my clothes. When you retire, I don't know about some of you, clothes just aren't very important anymore. Okay, Barbara. So I got some green buttons set out. So when I'm ready to do the that last button on there, I can, but I'm going to have to do the beading part. I got out my beads, and I'm going to have to do my beading part when I'm here at the table, because in my chair on my lap and beads just aren't conducive. The buttons weren't too hard, but the beads were. And so that's all the beading I did on those strawberries. I'm just wanting it to have different textures and stuff. So that's kind of been what I've been doing, and I've enjoyed it. But if you want relaxing, oh well. So what else have I done this week? Well, I made some fabric tape. I took double-sided tape and I've laid fabric on it. I guess that's why I call it fabric tape. I even tried this fiber. I don't know. Hi, Penny. Hi, Janet. Oh, this time change is killing me. I just got up, Janet. You're good. I was just showing what I slow stitch. And then I have this, and I did this, and then I thought as I made something, I could slow stitch on it. So this is all double-sided tape. This is my favorite. This is some of Timmy fabric. And so I really like this. I have such a lag. I know it's blurry. And then here's some more Timmy fabric. This was the first one I did. I really like this one too. So I've been making tape. I got this black bracelet at the thrift store. So I decided to polka dot it up. But I need to put something on the outside. And I don't have anything. So I'm going to have to get some kind of... Oh, good, Pan. That doesn't seem like it was on very long. It's Fun Pickles. Yes, it was just waiting for me to get. So, you know, I'm on Amazon last night looking at other wooden buttons, and I'm thinking, I don't need any other wooden buttons. We've missed you, Pam, out of circulation. I mean, Barbara. So this is how I did it. I took this wider double-sided tape, and I took these little clamps, and I clamped it onto this blue pink thing, clear across. And I know you can't see the other side, but you'll get the drift. Yesterday, I coffee dyed this fabric that Margaret gave me. And it was an airplane with different pieces on it and stuff. So what I did is I had coffee, and see, it's not necessarily completely going to all fit, but that's okay. I had leftover coffee dye from when I dyed before, and I boiled the coffee while I emptied the dishwasher, and then I took this one outside. I'm learning. And wrung it out, and then I just laid it on the grass. And I had some more tea, you know, in my pan, and I just puddled it. And it made some dark spots. That's what this is from the puddling. But I thought it turned out cool, and I thought, oh, now I have Timmy fabric without having to buy Timmy fabric. So this one is now completed. And see, I have it so it overlaps. But if I want to cut some off to make it thinner on a page, I still can. This would be cool on a steampunk journal, wouldn't it? So that one's done. It doesn't take long at all to do these little things. But one thing I wanted to try is, thank you, Paint Girly. I want to try some lace. Because when I take the red off, this will be clear. And I thought, let's try some lace. Timmy doesn't have lace. We'll do something Timmy hadn't done. I'll be the new Timmy. Ha ha. Don't even want to be. So, and I do like this red tape. It's expensive, but I do like it. And so I've got all this lovely lace from my Keisha haul. And I thought, let's do some of this. Wonder if I have anything like, ooh, isn't that pretty? That's perfect. So I'm going to lay this lace on there. And I'm going to have, I know y'all are going to be jealous, I'm going to have lace washi tape. Now, I don't know if this is how y'all do your washi, but this is how Kathy's going to do her washi because it makes it nice and easy. And then, I know. Pam, was he even able to go to school the first couple of days? Or did you just keep him home? And there we go. And that's my lace washi tape. Isn't that the cat's meow? That's right. I'm doing it how I do it. Ooh, glitter would be fun. I don't do glitter, but it would be fun. So now I have all this washi tape. I need to start using up. Oops, there's some bows. What else might? Let's maybe find the lace before I get too excited about more. That pink might be pretty, but I think I might want it for something else. I love lace. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? This was in my Keisha haul. And I did not need it. Okay, Pickles, thank you. Hi, Brenda. I like to use lace and stuff on my slow stitch projects. This is another. I was wondering what I did with this. I want to do slow stitch on this watching Susan Taylor Brown. I need to get it out there with my slow stitch stuff. Lace is something easy for me to hoard. But this, I think I'm going to take up north because I don't have near the lace up there I have down here. Now, this fiber would be pretty on a thin, this was what was wrapped around it. But wouldn't this be pretty on tape on the edge of something? Oh, good. That worked out well. So I might do that inlays. Then there's this lacy shirt. And then this pretty fabric. And another doily. So I put it in this pan just to keep it separated from the rest of my so I could just sit here and finger this. I'm a feely person. And then this week, that's not all. Remember last week I started my candy bag? I started with that Dove bag to decorate. Well, I kind of been messing with the cover. And I decided, talking to Lori the other day, I'm going to make this into my napkin journal. So all I've put in here really so far are a few napkins. I didn't get done. I did do some backgrounds, but all I've done so far is put napkins in it. And then later I will, as I find pretty napkins and that kind of stuff, I'll finish the pages. But I was just kind of in a gluing mood. This one I tried matte medium on top, and that was a regular fail. So I'll have to do something there. That's right. There's lots more. You guys, I think, were with me when I put this in. So I've just kind of been decorating pages and kind of playing with it and not doing much at all, really with it, because I didn't know what to do with it. So I thought, well, maybe we'll do a napkin journal. But, I went ahead and I've stamped in it. So, oh, Brenda, wow. Yeah, I've always loved lace. And I do the clusters and stuff like that with it too. But see here, look, I put this man on here and he's upside down. Now, why did I do that? So I guess I've got a two-way journal. Go halfway and then flip it. I don't know. So that's over here. And then I started yesterday. Is that when we were talking, Lori? Yeah, I think so. I started another calendar journal. I do love these calendars. I just take the pages and fold them and glue them down like this. And then I just sew them or whatever. And so this is the cover. It needs a word, doesn't it? What kind of word do we want? I have this water with paintbrushes in it. There's kind thoughts. Let's do a magazine word, maybe. The shoe war. Remember Buster Brown's shoes when we were little? Hi, Gail. I remember Buster Brown. Saturdays and Sundays were her free days, but she wasn't supposed to socialize with eligible men. Sensations of freedom. I like that. Isn't that kind of what our crafting is a sensation of freedom? I did too, Gail. I got them every year before school started. We each got a new pair. Kinsel's, I think, was the name of the store. And I always thought it was so cool to go because they put, they sized your shoes, your feet. And I thought that was funny how they could. And I'm sure we had shoes throughout the year other than that because our feet would have grown. But I noticed Nikki's been going through all the kids' clothes. And they were growing. Oh, you wanted saddle shoes. I probably threw a few fits because we only got what Kinsel's had. Though my mom was quite wise in that she didn't do school. We always had a new outfit to start the first day of school, but she didn't buy any other shoes until we had been to school for a few weeks and saw what everybody else was wearing. And that way we knew what we wanted instead of shopping and then finding out that that's not what they all wore. But we didn't have the name brand stuff. We had the off brands. Sensations of I want this on something. Maybe I'll put it back on this too. Yep, I remember Montgomery Ward's and Sears. Okay, and now we have freedom. We may head back north earlier than planned. Emerson's kind of got her. Tears have fallen because her Nana's not up there. Last night, she wanted to read me a story, so Nikki videotaped that for me. That was precious to listen to. It was a story she had read to me when we were up there, and it was way too hard then. So, Gail, when's your surgery day? I want to be sure to get that down on my prayers. March 14th. Gail, surgery, April 4th. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's do another page of this. I love doing these because it has no theme. It's kind of like a glue book, I guess. There's not many pages. They already have a pretty background to start with. I'll show you the pages. $69. Well, happy birthday to hubby, Gail. Does he get a cake? Here's, that'll just be a beautiful background. But you really don't have to do anything. Now, I did gesso the front of it. But, even folded, these are pretty. So, by nighttime, I'm ready just to chill out. And I don't do a lot of crafting at night. And so, I tend to play games on my iPad. So, I do one where you make the puzzles. And thinking alike with that cake. And this is the leftover from that fabric paper I made. So I think this will be my cover, but I want to put some stuff here on the background. Here's my ruler. So, I'll do now. Don't you like how I have the ruler here and I still work crooked? Yeah, that's how I roll. It is. So I've got this. And this, I don't know if I'll cover or not. I got these in my Temu, and they're exactly alike. I ordered a second one because I like the paper, the small pieces of paper. I'll take one up north. Oh, Brenda. Do you still have to do that, or did they finally grow to be the right size? We had a friend of ours that just lived up the road, and when you live 13 miles 15 miles from town, your neighborhood kids that live around you on the farm I've always lived in the country except when I was single. And they went to the same church. I mean, we grew up as good friends, and but her mom, she'd get so mad. To save money, her mom would go and to Kinsel's when they were having their shoe sales and buy the off-brand, out-of-date shoes. Oh, those girls hated those pointy toe shoes, and they weren't the style, and they weren't. I never forgot about that. Needless to say, when those girls got a little bit older, they didn't do that. I need to probably make more of this paper. Hi, Janet. The Janets are in the house. Having one child, he kind of got spoiled that way. And having a clothes horse for a mother, we were able to get the name brands and the shoes that were in style. And I mean, if I'd have had more children, we couldn't have. But then when he turned 9, he bought his own clothes because he sold his livestock. He could sell 2 pieces of livestock, 2 animals at the fair. And he had to take $500 or whatever we thought at the time he needed to take. He had a checkbook, so we didn't take cash. And he bought his own clothes from the age of 9. Now, if we were just out shopping and I had something and he had a shirt, I mean, we threw it in the pile. It wasn't like we kept that close account. You know, I never had to tell him to take care of anything. He was real good about taking care of his clothes and shoes, and he had to buy his own school supplies. You know, you take care of your glue lid when you buy it. I don't think I bought, and he started this in kindergarten when I was buying it. I'd say something about school supplies. He said, "Just a minute, Mom." And he'd go running into his room. He'd get out his pencil box from last year, find all the colors. He's still this tight. And find the scissors from the year before, and they still fit his finger. And he'd say, "I got the crayons." He didn't care if they were broken or not. And so he'd use, and then he'd find, he'd go and get the pencils out of the box, and he was set. He didn't need to do anything until, we went shopping and he did need something, then we'd pick it up then. Teachers would laugh. They said, "That poor baby needs new school supplies," and tease me about it. And I said, "He won't buy them." I tried, and he was the same way. He used his same, we made a football in kindergarten for his Valentine box. And he saved that pencil box, and we never made another one. And he's still tight like his dad. There we go. That looks much better on the page, doesn't it? Wonder if I want a pocket to stick it in. I think we do. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, do we like that or not? I think it's too tall. You can tell when I start talking about the kiddos, I'm missing them. Jackson had a perm and it's grew out, and when it starts getting hot, he doesn't want hair. So Mammo Jenny cut that off. So he doesn't have his curls. And he looks cute in his curls, but I can't say I blame him. Pam, are you still around? Got a question for you. Oh, really, Brenda? What's funny is now the grandkids have the exciting, well, they did. Now they want to do it themselves because Andy had so much fun making it. Okay, now I've got that done. Now let's decorate this. I'm all about the decorating today. This is my little something. I don't know what to call it. I'm kind of in the mood for spring. Those would be pretty on tape, wouldn't they? Pam must have stepped away. My bobbin, I may have to just take it over and have Tanya help me. My bobbin was messing up. And so I took it out to kind of clean it. And now I can't get the bobbin back in. And so I was going to see if Pam would mind helping me sometime. The singer, it's not, a new one or anything like that, but I can't sew. But this week I have a hair appointment, and so I'll be in Pensacola. And I could take it over to Tanya if she's going to be home. I need to go by and check on her. I have a little package for her anyway, so I might do that. I should do that anyway and see if she wants to get out of the house. The only thing I need to do after my appointment at 10, I'll be done by noon. We could go for lunch and I will when I'm back in Missouri. I'll see my sister. But Tanya McGuire lives really close. She lives in Pensacola, which is just across the bridge. And that's where I go, like, to get my hair done and all my doctoring and that kind of stuff. And she used to work for a sewing machine place. So I'll talk to her and see about getting maybe getting mine fixed. Because I've not really done any sewing. I'm glad I got this mats made. But I've not got to play with it. I've got a journal I want to sew around. So I don't know. But I'll call Tanya because I know she's probably ready to get out and some company and some of those things. I'm glad she's able to videotape. Let's put a little bit of bling there. If I don't spill that water, it'll be a miracle. What's this? A glitter. It was a giveaway I won. Well, let's use some of this and find out what it is. Oh, Brenda, you need to get that baby out and sew. Oh, that's what those are. Well, we need to use those puppies. Yeah, that's what they do. Make it hard to get the lid back on. Oh, bless them. Gonna put them right here in the middle. I like bling. I've never used these. I got some of those that Janet were using, the little flakes. I haven't opened them either. Janet, the enabler, she made me get them. It's not hard to enable me. I want those kind of as the background, just to kind of give it a little more shimmer. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. My husband's proud of me. I've been getting up and doing my, excuse me, doing my hair and my makeup. I haven't yet this morning. I didn't get up very early. I got up at 8:30 to be on here by 9. I didn't sleep well, and I need something else. A bow. That's what I need. Ha ha. These are bows Lizzie made. I have wishes on here. I don't know if I think I still want a word here. Yesterday on Lori's video, she made this cutest little book and she wanted some print. And I thought I'd show what I did. I took a dictionary page and ran label through it. And so then whenever I want some words, I put this on it. And if I don't want it readable, I put them upside down. Just a little suggestion if you want it. Okay, this is gonna need Hi, rise and shine with the Olivas family. I sure can, Janet. I took a dictionary page and brought it up on the computer. And I took label paper, as you can see, just labels. And then I printed off some. And I then use this when I want printed words that aren't script. Because a lot of us have the script for words, stamps, but sometimes you just want the print. And so I do the print from the dictionary page, but I can just pull it off and stick it on. And if I want the picture with it, I've got it, or however. Now, if you got a colored printer and want it in color, you can, but I liked the black and white. This is my last page of it, I think. So anyway, it's very easy to do. It just takes one label page. I mean, because you can do it as needed. And there's what, 30 some labels on a page. So that's what I did. And I just keep it in my box of, this is my scrap paper that I pull all my bits out of. I think APG Jamie uses scaff, but I just keep throwing it in there so that it's handy, but it's a mishmash. periodically I clean it out, and then the little pieces. And then I have this little box. I need to take one of those north. Take that. And these are what's that paper? Glassine paper that I stamped on. And I just keep them in this little vintage box that I found at my mother-in-law's. And put that in there. And then I have a drawer of all these little boxes with different kind of words. And I have wishes on the tag. Here, dreams goes well with wishes, doesn't it? Thank you, Janet. Denley, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful morning or afternoon, whatever it might be there, where in your neck of the woods. And there's my page in my calendar. Now this one I'll probably keep flat if I even decorate it. I don't know if I will or not. Shoot, I may never decorate another page. I don't know. I should probably do the next one back here. I even thought with this, if I want to tear it out and use it for something else, I can. There's no law saying I can't. If I thought I could do it, I've got another one. I would just cut it in half and have two little ones. Let me get that other one and see if we can figure out how to do that, since you're here to help. This one's not put together or anything. So you can see how this is the front of the calendar. Show you how I do this. And then let me clear path. And then I just fold them into the spiral. See, these are the things I put in that box I just showed you. Let's get a few more of those out of the way. And then I just paste them down. How can your desk or table or whatever get such a mess? So then here's this calendar. So then this one, I tore this way. Now I could have done it and tore and folded them all this way too. And I do think I like that look better. I don't know have any of you guys tried, what is it? Home Fresh, where they send you the meals and then you cook them. The kids had tried it and really liked it. Well, the grands weren't going to try it. And so Greg and I have been doing that, and it's been fun. We've been cooking it together. And we did the calorie watchers because we both need to lose, weight. And the food, we've done only 2 meals, but we really like it. We ordered a month's worth, so they'll come a week at a time. And then what we figure, we'll keep the recipes and the ones we really like, we will keep doing. But last night it was turkey burger burritos. And okay, so now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I want to cut in the middle, I need to do it here. And this is not going to be an easy cut because you've got that wire. But we're going to do it anyway. Oh, Brenda, mine does too. He just came in the other day. He had been gone and I was sitting here working. And he said, you sure do have a lot of, I'm going to use stuff, but you can fill in the words yourself you think you might have used. And I said, well, a lot of this here on my desk I made. And he goes, like what? So I showed him, bows and clusters and stuff like that I had made. And he goes, well, that's a good story if you want to stick to it. Something fun to do with these would be to have some, that you fold and then fold out. And I may do that with it, that other one. We do, since we're retired. Now, don't get me wrong. There's times I only cook and there's times he only cooks. But it's been fun to do these meals together because they're both foreign to us. And it would be easy for us to live our own separate lives because he is such a social person. And I used to be before I got sick. And now it's very people-y out there some days. And the first day I did my hair and makeup, he was so pleased, not because he cared. It was just that I had taken the effort to do it for me. And he said, I don't care if you get your hair done every day, if that's what it takes to get you to get up and do things. And I said, oh, I could get my hair done every day. He said, then do it. If that's what it takes, go do it. I said, I am not getting my hair done every day. He said, I don't know that you need to go clear to Pensacola to do it every day. He said, but if that's what it takes, go do it. So then I told him, well, I could get a massage every day. He said, then go do one. And now we have a little book. This is a little Janet Nash book. Greg is kind of OCD. His doesn't need cleaned. His is organized and things hanging up and things in the cabinets. And if I need something, he can go and tell me exactly what cabinet it's on. Janet, this is a Janet journal. Look at all. Oh, I love this little one. Isn't this fun? I did go get a 2-hour massage one the other day. And oh, that felt so good. But I paid for it. Now I got 2 little ones. Well, since I thought, oh, I can't do the flips and flaps, I've glued these all down. Oh, well. I could still cut in half and make, so, you know, the top flips or the bottom doesn't. Oh, Gail, wouldn't it be though? My doctor prescribed them, the massages, so that we could count them on medical expenses. I also, eons ago, had a doctor prescribe the hot tub so that we could count it on medical expenses. Now, Greg uses the hot tub more than I do, but it's nice to have when I'm really hurting. And down here, I seem to hurt more than I do up north. And I think it's the change in weather all the time. Not that Missouri doesn't have change in weather, but it's not the humidity and all of those things. Yes, I do have fibromyalgia and the massage, but they know not to go too deep. And she's very good at telling, you know, listening to me. Brenda, that's Greg. Greg is the caretaker of the 2 of us. Okay, now let's do another page, and let's do a page in this one. Do any of you have a number? Oh, Gail, I don't either. But you know, I don't mind cooking as much when he's in there helping me. I pour a glass of wine and we joke around, and he double checks I don't lose my mind. And okay, Janet, what would you do with these little journals? You're my little journal expert. If you're still around. I don't get as much little happy mail like you do. So I don't have, but I can collage with the best of them. I need ideas on what to do with these little journals. Let's make this one into a pocket. Oh, look at this. I got it at the consignment store for $6. for my wax seals. Isn't that amazing? $6. I need to take half of those up north. See, this is my life. I get it, and then half goes north. Cluster journal. Okay. How do you make a cluster journal? I guess each page a little cluster, huh? Well, I just had my round hole punch. Just had it out the other day. Here we go. I found her. Oh, a collection of clusters. And then and anybody else have ideas for this? Let me know. Oh, that's a good idea with a quote. Where's that? Oh, nope, not that one. Um, well, I have clusters, that's for sure. But maybe I'll make new clusters for this. I got into making wax seals. Look at all these. I need to send some in Happy Mail. Enough wax seals to go for days, isn't there? This is what I was doing when Greg came in. Told me I had a lot of stuff. I do too, Janet. In fact, I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm very much a touchy-feely thing. Emerson will climb up on my lap. The first thing I start doing is playing with her hair. Which she doesn't mind. She likes her hair played with too. And isn't that the best, getting your hair shampooed? I love getting my hair shampooed at the salon and they massage it. I always think that feels real good. And I can remember long ago when we got perms, when they take all those curlers out. Didn't that feel good? I remember sitting in front of my mom while she watched Lawrence Welk getting our hair done for church the next morning, every Saturday night. We'd sleep on those curlers. Oh, good, Lori. I hope everything's better. Were you here when I cut my journal in half, my calendar in half? You know how I have those long calendars? Oh, really, Janet? See, my people are very gentle with me. Okay, I'm good. This one's going to be a real touchy-feely page. I'll just leave it open for now in case I want to do something on the inside. Now I got to open it up. I had the worst time doing that. Maybe I won't since I'm on camera. Oh, that's nice, Brenda. You know, a touchy-feely journal might be something that the veterans would appreciate, like a fidget mat. Might do that with these. Give them to the... And I don't know that they ever will, but I like to think that, you know, they get my mats and then they start talking as soon as they see the zipper, you know, and it's a lavender zipper or something, you know. Does that make them recall something in their past? I mean, just look what we do. It doesn't take much for us to like to go back and talk about the past. Maybe they do too. You know, well, I'm sure they do. So many of them, that's all they remember is their past. And I've about got it. So, you know, why wouldn't they, you know, go and start talking about the little purple dress they used to wear, or, oh, that tape worked well. My lace washi, that worked well. And I like the colors poking out from it. I have these slides that I got from Deb Farrell. I thought I'd put one on it. Now, up home in the house with all the lovely stuff, I have boxes and boxes of slides. Oh, I remind them again. But they have pictures in them. I don't know what to do with the ones with pictures in them. Do you just paint over them? See, this one has a little flower. Deb Farrell is amazing. I love this lace. I bet I make some more. Let's use this little guest check as a base with let's get a real stamp. Oh, I have so many stamps. I need to use them more. Somebody in the past family was a stamp collector. I don't know who. And nobody threw away all the stamps they didn't use. Janet, you're going to be making tape, lace tape. And I bet you got an old calendar. You can make another journal. Oh, that's an idea. Gail, are they valuable ones or just ones that you liked? Tanya McGuire gave me some old coin things, but you're not sure. Did you already get your stuff, groceries and stuff, Gail? I just thought of that. You usually have to leave to do that. Maybe you did that while talking to your dad too. I just have them in boxes because that's what Marlene had them in. Oh, you're going in half an hour. Hi, Joni. How are you today? Oh, yummy yarn. And now we need a word. Peace. Perfect. And there's lots of texture on this with the lace tape and the cheesecloth, the wax stamp. I'm going to cut this off the bottom or it's going to keep sticking. I hope Wednesday, that's tomorrow, to go to Hobby Lobby. Greg said he walked in and asked him if there was anything I needed, and they told him absolutely nothing. And so when we were in Pensacola going to the doctor, we didn't need to go because he'd already checked for me. Wasn't that nice of him? Oh, Gail, I'm glad you did too. I thought that was just really helpful of that man. And then I can open this up, and then I can do something on this whole long page. But that's for another day. I'm tired. I hate to say it. Oh, these hours. This is like 11:30, isn't it? No, this is like 9:30. Um, but I think I'm going to let you go. You're probably done watching me collage. But we've made lace tape. We've cut up a calendar so you can make a little journal. I've shown you my other tape I've made. And I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much for coming in. It's so nice to see you ladies. You all have a lovely day. And don't forget, you are loved and you have a purpose. Bye for now.